Hello, my friends. Get situated here. I'm wearing my Being Nice Human t-shirt, my go-to t-shirt for not leaving the house days. I have been kind of struggling today, and I thought it would be worth the energy, to focus on ways to visualize and get into a little bit of a meditative state to send out peace to the world, to all humans, to all the places that need it, and all the humans that need it, the world, the earth, the animals, even. There's just a lot. And in our interpersonal lives, because, you know, even today, I have really been struggling with just some stuff that happens and has happened through our generations and the generational stuff that just kind of keeps getting passed down. It gets a little bit better, it seems like, with a generation, but still not where we think, or maybe where I judge it should be. Hello. It's all judgment, right? But anyway, I wanted to really focus on how do we bring in that peaceful energy. And I think the feeling of peace is very much aligned with love, the divine love, because the peace that goes beyond all understanding is from a loving presence, is it not? So perhaps you can think about a time in your life where you've had, maybe it's only been a moment or two or a short period of time, or maybe it was a day, or maybe it was a week, even if you're extremely lucky, or even more, where you really felt it's like that deep breath. You just like, this is it. This is wonderful. This is beautiful. This is the feeling. This is the peace, right? And it could be anything. It could be being on the ocean. It could be being in the mountains. It could be fishing. It could be on the water. It could be sitting by a river. It could be watching a baby sleep. It could be holding a baby in your arms, whether that's your child or your grandchild or someone else's child. It could be the warmth of how it felt for someone to give you a hug, a real hug, where you felt the heart feeling that only you know. There's some hugs that you're just like, you feel it. And sometimes it might even feel uncomfortable because you're like, whoa, I'm feeling something here. But cultivating that memory, it's like bringing it up and bringing it up and allowing it to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then feeling it within yourself. And most likely, often it's within our chest area. Sometimes it may be somewhere else for you. But just noticing that it's like a little drop, maybe like somebody standing over the huge ocean and dropping a rock, and you watch the ripples that go out from that, those circular ripples that just go out. And so as you're feeling that feeling, imagine that you're letting that feeling grow out from you and around you. And just expanding it and allowing it. You don't have to do anything, just with your intention, like I'm expanding that feeling I had. That feeling I had when I had that moment of, and just let that feeling go out with your intention out into your surroundings, to your room, and then out even further around. And just imagine that this ripple of energy is like a vibrational tone that goes out, and it's just going out and it's touching all the people. And maybe if you're like me, being in an apartment, it's rippling out to my neighbors. And then it's rippling out to my loved ones. And then it's rippling out even further to strangers, to other states, to other communities, to other nations, to other humans all around the world. Not even knowing, maybe not even being able to see how it goes around the whole globe of the world, connecting with others who are having those moments of awe, of love, of peace. And as it ripples, maybe it touches somebody else and it reminds them of that moment they had, that feeling. Like, this is peace. And we just see it growing and growing and growing and going all around the globe, to all of the creatures, to Mother Earth, to all the waters, to all the trees and plants, and down, soaking down into the soil, down into the core of the earth plane. And maybe we even see it going up because it's a vibration, right? And the vibration is going up into the sky and the clouds and out into the universe, all around. And we can even imagine like we're even up out into the universe, looking down on the earth and just bathing it with this moment of time that brought us some peace, a moment of joy, a moment of undeniable love that is hard to put words on. That moment when we felt that it is an awe like no other. And even if the memory isn't fully intact, that's okay. It's just pulling on that moment that you felt that, and we're just growing it. Perhaps that's the little seeds within us that are the love seeds, and letting that ripple out. And maybe that's how we start making a bit of a difference, a little bit, if not for anything else but ourselves. That no matter our stories, our heartbreaks, our grief, our challenges in the body, our challenges with our families, our challenges with money, our challenges with being alone, our challenges with whatever it is, relationships, friendships, work, whatever it might be, that the essence within us is love. We may not always feel it every moment of every day. Today has not been a day where I felt it. This morning, I let tears flow. I let my feelings come up. And I breathe. And then I felt, yeah, perhaps other people are also struggling today. And perhaps it helps to connect and know that it's not going to be all bliss. It's not going to be rainbows and star shines. Every moment of every day in this human incarnation, but that we have an ability to stop. If even for, gosh, one moment, a minute, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be hour long. You don't have to sit cross-legged for hours on end to do this. It's just checking in and going, oh yeah, there's this and all of this out here, but there's also this within us. And maybe I want to go visit that, and I want to drop that little rock of love into the ocean and watch the ripples go out, watch the vibration go out, because it's a wave. Vibration, music are waves, right? They're waves. So perhaps this helps you connect and not feel alone in whatever struggles you may be going through. That is the human condition. And I would like to have all the answers. I'd like to go around with my little wand and conk on heads and say, let's all just be love and light. But it's a challenge as humans, right? But I still think that if we can do those minute or two little check-ins during the day to send out the ripples, and maybe we just notice it. We don't have to get into a deep meditation. We can just go, and with the out breath, we are sending out those ripples. And maybe that helps us to move into a state of peace. So with that, I leave you guys. Love you. Have a peaceful rest of your day.